I've never been the kind of man who believes in second chances. At 65, I thought my life had pretty much settled into a quiet routine: morning coffee, reading the paper, and watering my plants in a house that had grown much too big for just me. After my wife passed away 10 years ago, I never dated again. There were no sparks left. Just silence. That changed when she walked into my life. Her name was Emily. She was recommended by a neighbor as a part-time housekeeper. She's young but responsible, they said. A hard worker. I wasn't expecting much, just someone to mop the floors and dust the furniture. But when she arrived that Tuesday morning, it felt like the universe tilted slightly. She was 18. Just turned, she said. Bright eyes, calm smile, and an energy that seemed to warm up the room. She wasn't flashy. No makeup, no drama, just a girl in jeans and a ponytail, carrying a mop and a shy hello. "Mr. Whitmore?" she asked at the door. I nodded. "Call me Richard." From day one, she worked with quiet precision. She didn't talk much unless I started the conversation. But over time, our brief exchanges became small talks. Then small talks became shared laughs. I noticed things I hadn't noticed in years. The way she hummed while cleaning the windows. How she'd tie her apron tight before dusting my bookshelf, pausing sometimes to read the titles. And that one day, she brought me tea because I looked tired. I felt ridiculous. A 65-year-old man, watching a young girl clean his house like it was some kind of movie. But it wasn't just attraction. It was connection. She listened. She remembered stories I told her. She asked about my late wife and didn't flinch when I got quiet. She asked about my childhood in London. She laughed at my dry British jokes. And one afternoon, while folding laundry, she said something that made my heart stutter. "You're the kindest person I've met in a long time." I didn't know what to say. No one had.
But emotions, when bottled too long, don't stay silent. One evening, I invited her to stay for dinner. I made shepherd's pie. We talked like old friends. She told me about her dreams, college, psychology, wanting to help people like her mother who battled depression. I listened, genuinely invested. I found myself proud of her, like a father. Or maybe something else. And that terrified me. That night, after she left, I sat in the dark, questioning everything. Was I losing my mind? Was I seeing something that wasn't there? Or worse, was I becoming one of those old fools? The next few weeks, I kept my distance. I barely spoke. She noticed. "Did I do something wrong?" she asked gently. "No," I lied. "Just tired." But it ate me up. I couldn't bear the silence between us anymore. One Sunday afternoon, I asked her to sit. I had to tell her the truth. "I've developed feelings for you, Emily. And I know how wrong it sounds. I'm 65. You're just beginning life. I'm sorry. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I just thought you deserved honesty." She sat still. Her eyes didn't show shock, just silence. Then she said, "I've known. I sensed it." I froze. "But you never crossed a line. And I respect you for that." Then she smiled, softly. "You remind me of my grandfather. He passed when I was young. You have his gentleness. I always felt safe around you. That's why I stayed." Her words hit me like a wave of both comfort and heartbreak. That day, I realized the truth. I didn't love her like a partner. I loved her like a reminder. A reminder that life still has warmth, that connection can come from the most unexpected places. I didn't need romance. I needed purpose. And so did she. 2 years later. Emily is in college now. Still visits on weekends. Brings me books. Sometimes bakes cookies. Calls me old man just to tease. And I smile more now. Not because I found love, but because I found life again. Sometimes, love isn't about possession. It's about presence. And Emily, in her brief appearance, reminded me that I still had a heart beating, and it was still capable of feeling.